Welcome back to the First Touch podcast, everybody. You don't know, say your boy Calamity me there with my brother Tato, and you don't know we have the Abal representation. There's my Jeff there and Tusif there, and we're gonna talk about the Premier League predictions for the upcoming season. You don't know, so the season on Friday. You see it? It's so crazy when you really meds it. Oh, time fly because I feel like I what day the league done, bro. Feel like I what day me I watch Champions League final where Inter get 5-0 and something. You see me? But um Premier League predictions, we also talk about who we feel like are gonna be the top goal scorer, young player of the year, playmaker of the year, and also clean sheet. Clean sheet.
Yeah.
Who are gonna win the clean sheet
And player of the year.
and player of the year, PFA, or whatever them call it. Because I actually two awarded PFA and Premier League player of the year. So
Mm.
anyway, we'll get into it, people. We're gonna just spin a wheel, and then whatever pop up, we're gonna just say where we think that team they're gonna finish. So please remember to like, share, subscribe. You don't know, turn on the post notification bell, because that's gonna notify you when the video might drop, and we'll get into it. So as you already know, me, Manchester United fan, Tato, Man City fan, Jeb, Chelsea fan, and Tusif is a Manchester United fan as well. You see me? All right, people. So wheel right there. So first spin, first spin goes to Bournemouth.
Mm.
Bournemouth. All right. Anyone can take the floor. What do you think? Bournemouth.
I think they stay up.
I think they
I
stay up.
can I can say that comfortably. I think them have the quality to stay up.
Where did
Bournemouth
they finish
lose.
last year again?
Bournemouth lose. Them
I
left
don't.
back.
I think. Yeah, I think. Yeah, and I think they dropped for sure. And
Them
they
finished
also
ninth
lost.
last year. Them
They
finished
also
ninth last year.
lost. Well, yes. So I think they dropped as in below the top 10. Or below the position they came last year. Didn't Dean play for them as well?
Dean Hodgson. Oh yeah, them lose Dean
Yeah.
Hodgson as well, and them a lose a Barney as well. Shit,
Yeah.
yeah.
them next centre back.
All right.
Bournemouth for me. Tato, what do you think about Bournemouth? We're just going to add that. Tato, give me a number.
So Bournemouth, for me, definitely, bro, them lose two of them most crucial defenders them last
Three.
season. Three,
Three. Yeah.
Because them
three.
losing left back.
Them lose them Kirkes, them use Dean and Owens.
Them are going to lose Barney to PSG.
So Barney. So whoa. And finished 9 last season. Honestly, I feel like them coach still good enough though for give them a 10. I feel like I give them a 10 spot, honestly.
10 spot.
10 spot, yeah, 10th.
All right. Me personally, me I gonna go huge drop. I think them gonna stay up though, cause bro, them three man there are three are the most important player. So huge drop for me. I feel like me I give them a 15. Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
a 15. Two safe, go on.
I agree with you.
I them at 16.
15
Um,
as well.
I think them have some good attacking quality, but in the Premier League when you leaking goals, bro, you're gonna put yourself in serious danger. So I had them at 15 on my list.
15 as well. All right, Jeff. Oh, yes, stay.
I'll do one. I'll give them one better than you guys. I'll give them 14.
14.
Um, I think I think they definitely fall. And I mean, to Steve's point about leaking goals in the Premier League, especially, I mean, you expect them to be compact against the teams that are clearly better than them. But when you're facing teams within your tier, you can't afford to leak goals against those teams because that's it. Those are your 6 pointers.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if you lose three of your starting defenders, it's difficult, especially at the start of the year, to not lose, to need to gain chemistry. So I mean, for that reason, I have them. I do think what they have going for them though is, I mean, after the Liverpool and the Tottenham game, which I think is two of them first three games, Them have games against Fulham and Leeds. Again, those games where I think you don't want to lead goals. So that's why I put them at 14.
All right.
My thing is, oh, alright, bro.
No, no, I
You
go on a
can
tattoo
continue.
while it's spin.
My thing is, bro. Even though we can say them are gonna lose some very vital player. My thing is that say before last season, majority of them players and some set of players where we will put them right now. We would have them. So to me, all of the credit they would have got to like the coach and how well him can develop in team or how well him can develop a player. So the reason why like me give them probably a 10, even probably between a level to 10 right there for them. I feel like to the coach, based on how me able see him play against Man U the other night, the fact say yes, them lose 4-1, but for me, they did play a good game. It's just that say aware the back line, they make the errors them for make the goal them score. So I feel like if him work on that with the players them again individually, them can manage to finish somewhere up there because I say the structure of the team and where them can build upon and which part him can take players to base off of what I see in the last season. So I think they're gonna have a huge drop off like that.
I don't disagree with your tattoo, but again to touch on well, I think you want to see if make fair points. My only thing is why I'll have them closer to where Calamity and to see if of them is I'm thinking about the teams that were below them last year that I
Mm-hmm.
expect to be better. So I'm
Oh,
that's where they them dropping comes into play for me
And
personally.
final point on this, I feel like say regardless of how them play in a 1 half game, a season a 38 game long. I feel
That's
like
true.
over the course of the season, them just all go fade away, especially without them 3 man there. You see me? Up next, we have one of the giant them, Manchester City. Anybody feel like Manchester City are win the league?
I'm
That was
biased,
your
so I'm all against that.
that was
But
your time for chime in, innit?
Manchester City. Oh God,
Oh,
bro, we
hold
can't
on. We
talk.
had them predictions here based on the current squads, by the way, viewers. So no Isak is on
Oh
Liverpool,
yeah, at this time of the recording, it is August 7th, 2025.
right?
Yeah.
So
So we can't talk about this like for the whole night, honestly. Based
No,
on
no, no, we don't want to hear
yeah,
that for the
yeah,
whole
we're
night.
not gonna get to we're not gonna do that, but based on like the players that mobile, based on players where are still there, based on players where them stubborn to leave, them want for help the team put it back to where we were for the last 5 seasons ago. You know? But do I think Manchester City can win the league? Of course. But ah honestly my mind I say two. Second, never come second.
Second.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Second. The Manchester City man go for second. So who is me for say them a go win the league? No, I can't say that. My personal opinion about Manchester City. I rate the player them with them buy. Honestly, I rate Reinders, I rate Ait Nuri, and of course Cherky and my boy from a taller time. So I rate the man them with them buy. However, I feel like Pep I got find back him way. I feel like them I got definitely challenge for the title this year. Um, are they going to win it? Is a tough call. But right now, I just have somebody else a lead. So I would also put Manchester City second.
all right.
You know why me
feel
put them on
like
second, cause I the fuck we there for tonight.
I feel like we're all at a consensus here. Our City second as well. As we all know, it's a world class team, a lot of
World class
quality.
coach.
I guess it's alright. Um, I just have concerns when it comes to their midfield. You get me?
And
Gundogan is
defense.
aging. No, I'm not even going to get there yet.
Gundogan
Anything,
still that City?
I
Oh,
believe so.
Gundogan still that City?
yeah,
Yeah,
him
I'm
still
pretty
there.
sure he's in there. Yeah.
Yes, glad.
Aging, Bernardo Silva, aging.
Bernardo
But
Silva no
again,
good.
them players are not gonna start. Like I feel like them players that but Bernard Silva go see game because he's the captain. Him get the captain band. So
Him just no good.
yeah, him just
Rodri
not
is
that him just
Rodri.
not at that same point. I think like good not gonna get no game. Rangers expect the midfield to be Rangers. My name
Rodri
Rodri
and
Roger.
and
and
something.
Silva.
Yeah, but
I
I
feel like
feel like
Turkey I go
So
get
where does
phased in at
Turkey
the side.
play?
I feel like he might get
Okay.
Turkey, I
phased
gonna get
in.
game on the wing. I feel like most gonna be like a
So
wing.
where you think for Turkey and then Marmoush and then Holland?
Something similar to that. Yeah, and then I'm gonna rotate
yeah,
it with four. Then yes, I'm gonna rotate it team a lot. But I feel like Turkey gonna probably be more used between as a cam to a winger. Same like how
I feel like him more
utilize
for
Foden.
put. I feel like him more for put
Savinho out there.
Silva out there on the wing
Out
Out
there
than
there,
and
yeah, I
Tree.
play
put
Turkey.
Silva out there, yeah. I'm use Silva as a player where you know so yeah, as a calamity say, yeah, that is also something where Pep
So
would do too, yeah.
so
but I don't
what
think you
yeah,
want to leave out Savinho though.
Sevilla them
how
have fixed
Honestly,
how
them.
how
I'm
him
not
gonna play?
impressed with him so far.
Alright,
No,
so
I think he can bring the directness where feel lack at times though. So I feel like it
But when I think
terribly
him more
hard.
direct, him being direct is not my problem. Him being can't finish the job, like get off the
No,
ball the right way.
definitely. Definitely something he can improve on. But I feel
Where you want
like
the job?
no, I want it like what do you want to see finish so me
Oh
can
yeah.
win?
Where
Oh.
is
So
it to Steve? Second?
no, definitely. How is Edison looking this season?
Boy, we buy
um
Trafford. We buy James Trafford.
Fear. But is James Trafford gonna start over Edison?
Edison leave.
And he's not gonna leave.
if he leaves,
He's going to leave.
well then James Trafford is an excellent keeper. Now. I watched that young
Yes,
man
3 weeks.
win England the under
Under
twenty
21.
ones couple years ago. Yeah, that man is a phenomenal keeper, and he's confident. He might be the best English like penalty like goalkeeper since
Joe Art. That's a Joe Art, yeah.
probably. I'm saying he's probably the best one since
Since
Since.
good, yeah.
probably easily in the last maybe 10 years. Like he's an excellent penalty stopper.
Yeah.
Um, I wanted to agree with you guys, and before everybody went, I had them at two. Here's here's my all right. So who I have for number two and who I have for number. And can you hear me properly?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Who I have for number two and who I have for number three. I kind of have the same. I kind of have a problem with each. But here's my thing with City, and it's kind of why I did confirm them. I have them at three. Listening to you on a reasoning. Um, I have a problem with the uncertainty with the team. Um, I feel like they have a lot of fluidity. I also feel like they have a ridiculous amount of options when it comes to midfield and attack. And I don't know. I don't know what that's going to look like. I feel like because I'm uncertain with that, and I feel like there will be a shift in how they defend this year. Obviously, because they're playing a left back at left back this year. Vardiel will be playing centre back for the first time in 2 years, really. Probably consistently playing centre back for the first time in 2 years. I have a lot of question marks. So it's not that I don't think they have the ability to come second enough. I just the question marks surrounding the midfield and attack for me, it like if we could sit down here and agree on the front six as obviously the midfield three, the front three, then cool. But I don't feel like if the four of us named as six, we probably have four different front six, and that's a problem for me over the course of a 38 game league. Um, so yeah,
So
that's
where you
my
put them?
reasons. I have them at three.
Three, third?
Yeah, it's a very big fight for between second and third for me. But when I reach second, I'll
Alright. So 3 man go second and 1 man go third. General consensus is going
yeah,
to be
general
a top
I have a
consensus.
four
quick
finish
I
for
have a quick
Manchester
question for
City.
Tato.
Uh-huh.
So Tato, who's playing
Yo,
right back for your team?
who will play right back?
I
Mm.
mentioned that too. I was gonna mention that too. Because if it's
Before
Mateus
I'm gonna
Nunes
answer that question
again,
here first, and then we get to this. Yeah, I hope that Pep use Kusan as a
yeah,
full back and not as a right back. But him keep on and say the language barrier be a problem. So probably him use if John Stone plan for stay, and probably use John Stone or use Nunes or use Lewis. But my
The-
choice would I really want Kusan for beat.
I think
God
I
bless
don't even
Nunes.
know. I want to say God bless Nunes, but Rico Lewis is damn near just as bad. So I don't even know. Okay,
Judge.
Manchester
All right,
United.
Manchester United is next up.
Uh,
The random generator just had to do us dirty. I don't know why them select her after Manchester City, but Tato, the floor is yours. Take the floor.
Yeah. First of all, everybody knows him is a Manchester City fan. But with the big signing of player like, Benjamin Sesko, they have the Cunha, we just have a wonderful season from who's coming over. You have this Brahim Mbuemo, and the confidence of the Man U fans that say that them think that Donnarumma is going to come to the team and go into the goal. Bro, honestly, and based off the speech that Amaran make, Amaru, what the fuck him on him? Him say, yo, good days are coming. And Man U fans, them want to believe me, say, Una win the league. Yeah, man. Have Man U at first, honestly. Man U are win the league. Man U are
Yeah.
win the league,
I'm
man.
I'm I'm so glad that we got this in the prediction video. That's
But
almost
yo,
that's almost.
but just can't wait to see that clip, yeah, dog.
But-
I am so glad we get this in
oh
the prediction
man,
video.
yeah, man,
All right.
Man U are win the league, man. Man U
brains
first.
are
For
cooked.
Yeah,
me,
man.
for me, with the addition of Mbuemo, Cunha, and Sheshko, we can potentially see we are scrape that top six. We can see we are scrape it. Like, you see me, we're there at the door, we are look through, you see me? But we need a keeper. If we don't get a keeper and we don't get a midfielder, the door I go shut now face. You see it? So,
So you have them at 6 or 5.
no, I have them currently at 7. Me see we are scrape top 6.
Seven.
If we get a keeper, we see we are scrape top 6. If we get an additional midfielder, I can see where I get the 5th. But currently at this moment in time, I have Manchester United at 7th, which would mean that we would be qualifying for the Conference League. So I feel like I want to put we are 8 now. Yes, I feel like I want to put we are 8, but because I'm a Manchester United fan and I'm somewhat deluded, I'm going to put us at 6th. Okay? All right, too safe.
Boy, if you're deluded, calamity, I have news for you, boy. Well, as of right now, before the addition of Fesco or any movement that the guy over Newcastle wants to make, currently have Manchester United at 6th, right? I think we play the Turkish guy in my goal and we cut this on another thing
Binder,
before it.
Yeah, but
Bef- I swear,
bro, he's almost just
I
as bad.
swear, I
almost.
I think the capacity for him to make errors is simply lower. Start displaying out at the back foolishness. Put it up the field. You have Kunia, you have Mbuemo,
And you have Sesko now.
Sesko. If you have Sesko, you can win a long ball now. So displaying out the back thing and turning and having like Harry Maguire or whoever whoever my centre back pairing is
We
going to be.
need we
Because
need
frankly, I have no idea.
And Shaw
we are
Berto
play
Carlos.
we are play 3 center back.
That man
We
is never
think
playing for my team again.
I think we need Lissandro Martinez back fit for that ball playing thing. If him
I
not fit,
I
we just love it alone.
I think we don't need like if we're going to go ball playing, we're going to need Onana, and Onana is going
Oh
to
my head
turn
is
over the ball
hurting me, dog.
crazily. So that is my thing. I think if we can find a balance with Kobe and Bruno in the midfield, I think we can do a 6th place finish. We have quality forward now, or we should have quality forward now, quality output at forward, so we can go head to head with most of the teams in the 4 to 10 region. I think we should be able to beat those teams for the most part. So like, I don't see why I can't finish
Touch
sixth. I
place,
feel
you
like
have
six
them?
is really
Six as
sixth
well.
place.
Six.
Okay.
Java, what you say?
Um, I, c- I can't put them in the top six, dog. I want to put them at six. Um, I want to put them at six. Actually, I will put them at six. I have money at six as well.
And that is a final. That is a final thing.
Wait, no. Seven. I forgot
So all
somebody.
right. So you have them at 7.
I have them at
Calamity, you say
seven.
you have
Yeah.
them
6.
6, and what you say you have them something there? Two
2,
C,
6.
6.
2 6 and
Jobs
what?
less
The
7.
three
And
or
you
uno.
say
The
number
three
1.
or uno. Something do no. Man, you would even make it like top 10, brother.
Wow.
Now make it
Wow.
like top 10.
Let's calm down now.
Man, you want make it strictly between 13 or backside 11.
Nah,
Believe me.
I think they'll make the top 10, even if it's 10.
It's 10, yeah. Probably might
We
make
would
the 10.
definitely,
Yeah,
we
like
definitely make
that's
top
my
10.
final something. They might make it 10.
But
10
there are a
man.
lot of things that as we say, when I reach a team, them
Uh
there's a lot of things I have to
Mhm.
I mids in. But they can go again. Well,
Just
Alright.
because I already put Bournemouth on a 10, I'm gonna give them 9. Manu.
Okay.
all right.
Alright. Next
Cool,
up on a
thanks.
random generator, we have Crystal Palace.
I don't
Crystal
think they
Palace.
move. I don't think they move.
Where
I'm
them
just
finished
gonna go
last season?
But them
12.
finish last season.
12.
12?
I just go and go back and
12.
say them.
Well, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with you.
We
Now
can
fight
bump.
out with that.
We can probably bump them up to level. Equal level.
Them still have Eze, right?
For now,
Oh,
yeah.
them are
As
gonna
as
lose
at
Eze. Them
the
probably
time of
lose Eze.
recording,
At the
yeah,
time of
but
recording, yes. But them
so
probably lose Eze.
I'm making these predictions based on the squads at the time of recording. So when I reach Liverpool, I'm not gonna assume that Isak is on the team.
No, not do that. But the fact that them are gonna lose Eze in the back of
Yeah,
my
like
mind.
the
But
knowing Fox we know so they might lose Eze, bro. I feel like if I try to work off for that.
You see, Trent.
And with that, I go probably push them at 13. Move them from
you know
11.
what? I ain't a 13 not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I won't fight you with 13. But I'm just thinking about Mateta, bro.
Them are keep Mateta for sure. So, but the thing is, although Mateta is a man where him fully can do him own thing, but I feel like Eze play a big role in that little partnership right there. Me did say me a bump them to the level, but I feel like me go follow Tattoo lead and jump and drop them at 13th. Too safe.
I
Yeah, to
think there are
see. So
some
me too.
very I think there are some very bad teams in the Premier League this year.
Okay.
So I have them at between 11th and 10th. I'm like, if they can keep enough clean sheets, I reckon they can get to 10th. But I'm gonna say
As a
11th
matter
right
of
now.
fact, I'm keeping them at 12 because they have the GOAT, Eddie and Ketia. I'm keeping them at 12.
Okay, that is totally unreasonable glaze, but I digress. Please continue.
I'm keeping them at 12.
All right.
Mm,
So Tattoo, you said 13, me said 13. Too safe. What you say?
11th.
11th and Jeff
Yeah,
say.
them at
I,
12.
I might have to say 12th actually.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So
I
You
feel
know
like
what?
I've forgotten.
Them a get old in. You know them a get old in from something there too. You know.
Anyway,
who?
Old. Them a get old in.
Who them sir?
Holding.
Rob
Holding
Holding.
Rob Holding
from
Rob
from
Holding
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
What
from
used to play for
Arsenal.
Arsenal?
Man,
Mm-hmm.
get that.
Man,
What the rest? Yeah, tell me that man.
man, move, man. Move,
I'm
man.
just, I can't, boy.
No, absolutely not.
All right,
Bro,
ready
what?
again.
Yeah, we'll spin again. Who we have now?
I feel like I might have cooked my list actually.
Yeah, might have to rearrange.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah,
redoing
my
it right.
So,
Everton.
okay, all right,
Everton.
cool. Wanna
You
stay
see?
with me now, right?
Everton.
Wanna stay with me now,
Everton.
right?
Jeff, don't
Let me
jump the
tell
gun.
you.
Don't jump the gun, Jeff. Tattoo.
All right, go on.
Hold on, there, bro. Just give me a second. Come on.
This is difficult, lad.
Bro, based on Everton performance for the last 3 seasons, bro, and where them have this dip, them have this look out, finishing between that 17 spot and like I think what they must say 13 spot, bro. I can't see them go over that, bro. Really and truly. And them not transfer calamity. Give me a transfer
Yeah,
calamity.
them
Them sign
sign Dewsbury Hall
Yeah,
from
them also sign
Chelsea,
Dewsbury Hall.
and they made
Um,
one more signing. I can't remember who it is.
Mappe was always player.
Yeah.
Mappe, yeah, but I
Mbappe,
think
yeah.
him and them
But
have
him
him and
left.
them have beef. Yeah, like they
Them
just
Oh, him I
own.
sign
got Olympic Marseille. I got Olympic Marseille.
the left back from Bayern Munich. Look, a young youth from Bayern Munich. Him.
Bro, honestly, like,
So hold on. Like I know that there was rumors that Grealish going to go there.
Oh,
And
Lumas
it
to
seems to be
yeah.
very strong. So if I'm going based on that, I have my number.
All right.
but that I
Tattoo
think
number.
like that rumor that rumor it don't even can it not convincing like how we know say as a him a go leave
Yeah,
Crystal
I
Palace, him a go
think it's
lose him.
just as convincing. I don't think Grealish has a place in City's team this year at
Yeah,
all.
Grealish Aga left.
Grealish I go something there too.
Grealish
Oh.
has got left, and I feel
Grealish
like
Aga left.
what
But
better
it's
to
just where am I gonna go?
unless he's going back to Villa, where else better to go
But the
than the
thing is,
team that
is
finished
Grealish
13th last year,
do you
where you
see
can be
Grealish?
free?
Do you think alright, if them can get the Everton because the Man City Grealish won't help them develop. And more like if him could have
No,
pulled
but
back.
That's the
where you
that's
go wrong. You said the
hmm.
Man City Grealish. Grealish in a lower team is a demon.
Is that
And that
Which is the
that is
point
true,
I was trying to make.
but the thing is do you really think him can pull that back?
of
Yes,
course.
I think freedom and a point to prove is a hell of a thing. He might have a chip on
Uh
him shoulder at that
Alright,
point,
with that look
and him
how
also want to make the England squad.
with that convince that with una convince me right there, so me go give them 12.
12.
Mhm.
All right. So 12 for Everton. For me, I'm not even spend too long. Honestly, I'm not, I see them in the same range a Crystal Palace. I'm going to say Crystal Palace 12.
No, 13 with this Crystal Palace. I'm gonna say follow me.
13? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
13. I
that's
say
why I
Yeah,
put them
Crystal
at
Palace.
12.
I had Palace at 12.
I don't want to put them 14. So,
That was my
yeah,
thing to put
I
them
think
14,
12 are
but
going to be the, I think 12 are going to be
12, but yeah,
the
because
side
I,
of
me
it.
not have them at 14, but then I say maybe Jack Grealish can be at be back at demon and if that can't move, can push him at 12.
All right, 12 then. So, Tusif.
No.
Yeah?
Them around 13, 14.
Mm.
The only reason I don't have this team going down is because this team just knows how to draw games. This team knows how not to concede. That's the only reason why I even have them at a distance from the relegation zone. Um, I think I might go 13.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys are talking about Grealish. Um, I feel like if they do get Grealish, they will have some attacking impetus, but it's not going to be a world class Grealish that you guys are expecting. I don't think it's gonna be
Grealish,
that.
I mean, Grealish was never world class for me, but if Grealish
Yeah,
can return to Aston Villa farm, then yeah.
yeah, it will
Uh,
be interesting. I'll give them 13th.
13th, and you'd have Bournemouth 12, right?
Did I? No, sir. Did I?
Oh,
No,
no,
I
I
sorry, you'd
think
have Bournemouth 15. Sorry.
15.
You'd
15,
have
yeah.
Crystal Palace 12. All right.
Yeah, something
So,
like that.
so
Yeah, my bun up my
You
list,
not
but
hear me?
yeah,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
here now. Jeff, where have them?
I have them at 11. This is because I think they're better than Palace as a unit, especially if we're going to operate. No, I'm not saying that Jack Grealish is gonna come and be Lionel Messi or the second coming of Ronaldo. However, I feel like he gives you some. I feel like, as I said earlier, a player with a chip on his shoulder. Somebody that now finally has the freedom to operate in the way that made him that 100 million English player. I feel like that will work out for them. I also feel like the attacking midfielder NDA, I think him name. I think him
NDA,
wearing
yeah.
I think
Him good.
him, yeah, he's good. Played just over 30 games last year, was one shy of 10 goals in the league. I feel like that's good as well. I think while Kieran Dewsbury Hall couldn't make it into a Chelsea team, I think he's a very competent midfielder. He was very good for Leicester
News a
um
killer,
to
man.
c- to carry them to the Premier League. And I feel like if he's getting minutes week in, week out, that can be very good for them as well. And I feel like they have, as Steve said, they also know how to draw games and to place in the Premier League, you need to get points. And I feel like with the squad that they seem to be trying to develop, along with their coach, like David Moyes is their coach again. I feel like when you put those two things together, they have the ability to garner enough points to come 11th, in my opinion. But
Dews,
again,
man never, completely forget about the Dewsbury Hall signing. Remember, so
y-
Dewsbury Hall was in the Premier League for a period of time. Dews a killer. So,
yeah, I
you,
think he's
you convinced me. Me I go 12. Me I go put them one higher than Palace.
and I also think that if you can get a better version of what I'm named this year, Beto this year, like you're looking good. They also have the young French player from Villarreal in the play for to see barrier or something like that. You know, we
Mm.
can see what that might. What I just feel like they're
What is
dynamic.
it?
I feel like they're dynamic, and because of that, I have them at 11s.
Mhm. All right. Next up on a random generator, Jaja,
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool.
All right.
All right, Tato.
BS and I think this pop up in my mind like last night. With the buy with them big buys, the works, the ETTK, the replacement of in Jeremy Frimpong, them buy the Kirkes. Oh, may I forget anybody? Cause them spend a lot. Them buy a lot.
Mm-mm.
I don't think you
Me
forgot
not
Four,
forget.
anybody.
And
four, four, four people in by.
four people, and now them are got offer Isa when we think they must have this big grudge against Newcastle. My problem is, bro, is the defense line. Don't say me not say the defense line are good, but me I think about injuries within that back line, and
You
if
think they're one injury away from a
one
downfall?
injury away from falling so deep in our slum. And that I really. Secondly, bro, like honestly, me not think we used to Liverpool. Probably make sure look. Probably wanna Uno would a bit more used to them. And I think in another lifetime we ever see Liverpool spend so much and
Mm.
bits and then
Sure.
after turn out to be that team where them be a successful team. Like under Klopp, probably Klopp never did achieve as much as what them they want to see him achieve, but him always make the small by them. Him always make them turn out as something huge, really and truly. You know, with Arnold Slot, we see him coming something different. Yes, him getting first chance last season. We can really say that was a club team. Him get him chance of spending money for do what him do. And I don't know if I'm convinced by him because for the last part of last season, bro, we did really see areas if Arsenal did just try to capitalize on a latter game, might be it will be an Arsenal win. Might be. Because if Arsenal end up a turn out win them game, they can probably also push Liverpool for just win the rest of their game. So it could have go anywhere. But my thing, like other otherwise from last night, my feeling of them not winning the league was based off of just say, yo, me I get personal. But the fact that said this centre back thing now has come to me, I really feel like say that is one reason enough. If one of them either they with a Van Dijk or Konate get an injury, them can fall so deep. And I just feel like for me, Liverpool are gonna finish between fifth or fourth.
Huh?
Yeah, between fourth, fifth. Honestly, bro. Between fourth, fifth. Someone, but I think them might be the top two.
Like I'm
Honestly,
convinced at this point, guys.
yo,
Like
mom, yo, my dad, but telling us a tattoo.
Yo,
Tattoo have a plug. Like
Bellevue,
tattoo have a
yo.
plug we don't know about. I'm
bro.
telling you, bro.
Honestly,
Between fourth, fifth. Honestly.
Sport fifth is
honestly,
mad.
give me a straight number, bro. We
Give me
can't
a
do between.
tattoo.
Give me a straight number, bro. We
Alright,
can't do between.
the fact that me I look on it say might be that the injury like alright. Take out the injury out of it, then probably finish at third. So let's just hope me I hope say that the injury happens so can finish the fourth, fifth. But for this video, as we say, the current one now, me I give them the third.
All right, me a key.
You keep your thing brief, yeah?
Yeah, I'll keep my thing brief. Honestly, it's just like me not see nobody else, right? The only thing I say it in our previous video, the only thing we must say I stop Liverpool from winning this league is second season syndrome. Like people don't realize it, but especially in the Premier League,
It's hard to
it's
repeat
hard
outside
to
of City.
repeat.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
It is hard to repeat a league title. And I feel like say Arne Slot will face a lot more challenges now because bro, you see this thing where people find out how you play is a real thing, bro. And that are the only thing I'm gonna see I stop Liverpool from going back to back. With that being said though, we can't ignore the signings them what this man make. This team make. Florian Wirtz, Ekitike, all of them overpay for Ekitike. Them overpay for Wirtz as well, in my opinion. But still, the caliber of player. Ekitike might not be the best. However, me say it time and time again, me see him in a certain mold that player where I feel like say, if him can get to that level, like a Isak, then it gonna be the stuff of legends over Liverpool right now. You see me? Especially if them go and buy a Isak, which me not go factor that in because it not happen. But if them go and buy a Isak, boy, just write them name on the title. But honestly, right now Liverpool are lead for me. It's the first time I ever see Liverpool I win a transfer window, in my opinion. So I just have to give them the first, begrudgingly. Me have to say them are gonna go back to back. For now.
Alright, guys. As a Manchester United fan, bro, like this does hurt my every fiber of my being. But I think we may be looking at an era of Liverpool dominance. It might not be a City dominance, it might not be a United dominance of all, but I think we're looking at a very good Liverpool team. As looking at the team, and I only see two places are concerned. You guys would have mentioned centre back, but I think left wing is very, very interesting as well because you have Etikite centre forward, Nunes a centre forward.
Nunes gone now
Nunes
too.
get sell, man.
Oh, Nunes gets sell. Oh, I thought I
You
saw
just
something
gonna say
about his
Nunes at
medical.
centre forward?
Well, I
I
Nunes
mean,
mean,
them is
he wasn't going to do anything at left wing, but all right. So you have Chiesa, you have Etikite, you have Salah, you
Keys are
have
probably left.
yeah,
you have
no,
the
probably.
you have the young guy Doak, which I don't expect anything from. I think at that point they may be putting too much on Salah. I'm not expecting 30 goals from Etikite in his first season. I don't expect 20 goal contribution from Chiesa. I think they may be overloading or over dependent on Salah currently. That is probably my biggest fear of this team. Centre back, I think, yeah, you take out a centre back, you are worried, but I think I'm not really worried about injuries when it comes to Liverpool for some reason. I think these guys are very injury resistant. I haven't really seen Van Dijk go down for extended periods. I haven't seen Konate go down in probably like the last year or two. And I do recall him having probably like one serious injury. And I think outside of those two positions, they are very rounded. I don't see why they wouldn't repeat. I, I don't think City is gonna put it together as yet either. And Arsenal is a title team. So
All
it
right.
feels a
So
bit too easy to pick them.
Yeah, I got one as well.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff, your time.
Do you have any talk already?
Um, I
Can we
have
have
them
some
at
of our arts?
I have them at second. Um, I have a few reasons for putting him at second place.
So wait, but
Um,
you put City a second. All right,
no,
third
I
him.
put City at third.
Third,
Okay.
third
Okay.
important.
I see where he's going with this, but I am
I put
absolutely not
City
going
at
to allow
third.
it. Continue.
Stay with me though.
No.
Um, no, stay with me now. Stay with me now. So, um, all right. So my analysis is serious. The number not so serious, yeah, but potentially. I have a couple reasons for why I think they can come second this year. Um, Barring City, the last team to repeat was Manchester United, right? That was over 10 years ago. That was what, 13 plus
I
years
think
ago.
I think you did do that.
No, Chelsea didn't
Chelsea never
repeat.
go
Che-
back to back.
Chelsea won two in
Other than
3 years,
Jose
but
Mourinho.
they definitely didn't repeat.
Other than
Not,
Jose Mourinho.
yeah, yeah.
Chelsea never do a back to back.
Not
No.
No, no.
recently, not since
Not since
Man
Jose
U did it.
Mourinho.
Yeah,
Oh five, oh five and
yeah,
oh
oh
six
05
Jose
and oh
Mourinho.
06. Yeah,
So how
I
And
long
think the
ago you
then
say
last
Man U did a back to back?
I think Man U repeat
Man
since the
U last back
2010s,
to back
no?
was 9-10.
Yeah,
No, was it
yeah,
9-10?
9-10 or
No, 10
10-11 or
11.
something.
10 11.
Yeah, yeah. So I saying that to
Oh
say, I
boy.
feel like it is a underrated, it's an underrated struggle. I do have questions that centre back as Tato and Tasif would have raised. But as Tasif fairly said, they seem to be injury resistant. Um, I also feel like they have, past Club Home, who I think, if he was going to get minutes, would have the opportunity to be a Young Player of the Year candidate. Rio. I don't think he'll get enough minutes though. He used to play for a Chelsea youth team. Liverpool bought him. 16 years old, I think 17 at the end of the month. But here's my real question mark, and I feel like this has been raised with every other team, every other player, except for Liverpool. And I don't know if it's because it's Liverpool players, but they've signed three players from the Bundesliga, a league where fans and analysts are notorious for saying when they make the transition to the Premier League, there's a decrease in their production. I think whether it's significant or not, I think the defensive ability at right back decreased, in my opinion. I also feel like again, they signed that striker with that we don't even know if he's going to be the starting striker come September. And then the bought Verts. I
Bro.
said it before, and I say it again. I don't know where he's gonna play. I think I was talking to you guys, each of you privately at one point, and I remember making a suggestion. It might have been to see for maybe Calamity. I think he might be the player that plays out wide, at least for
Mm-hmm.
the start of the
Yeah,
year.
it's,
And I I feel like what type of production am I going to get from him out there? I do feel like it's very fair to question three Bundesliga players coming over because we question them any other time. So for all of those reasons I stated, but I mean statistically, it's not something that people that offer for a reason. I don't have them to repeat.
so you have them second.
I have them second. To
And
All
you know
right.
what? I'll
reiterate,
tell you what
I
hurt
have
me.
them second.
You talk about the calamity?
No, I'm just asking what was your question?
My thing, majority away a ball just quite job just quite say. I swear, I'm gonna raise those points. Cause in terms of the right back, honestly, I don't think Trevor Frimpong is probably better going forward. I'm gonna say going forward, probably mean like to take on a 2-3 defender to get into the box. But Trent Cross is inside what is still more crucial than anything where Trevor Frimpong are gonna come with. At the left back. Kirkes, we don't know if Kirkes is gonna start over Robinson or if Robinson, because Robinson on left, right?
Roberts.
Robertson on left, right? Him on left, him on leave.
Not yet, but
No.
He's
Kirk is definitely gonna start over.
if him
Definitely.
gonna start, but honestly, don't like over the
I
years, like
wouldn't surprise to see Kirkes start.
base
Kirkes get the game at the left midfield role, you know. But continue.
based upon prime. When we say prime, Robert don't think Kirk is
But
better than.
Robertson never in prime last season. Kirk
No,
was
no,
definitely better
me
than
not talk about
Robertson
last
last
season.
season.
Me not talk about last season. Me look upon Kirk as a whole player with Roberts as a whole player. And we have a
No,
thing
but
for them.
you have
We
to
don't
look
think.
on it. You have to look on it. Say them win the league last season with a Roberts who were never out that whenever in prime.
But
And Kirk's last season was better than Roberts.
I also see Roberto in his prime whenever win the league. And I mean, I say, but don't think him come in whether him better or not. Whether him better than him last season, that means I'm gonna come win the league because I do see a better team than this Liverpool team whenever manage for win the league. So I
But
me I
that
say,
is
bro,
a
like
different league, bro. Come on.
no,
We
no, but
can't, we
what me I
can't
say no
use that as
calamity.
a judgment, bro.
What me I say now, bro? I don't see much in this team for convince me say them are gonna go back to back. Cause reason being as I say, bro, if they did have a team last season where they stand on business throughout like Liverpool, I can Liverpool wouldn't win the league. But sure of that, bro, them would win
Yeah,
the
that's a
league.
lot of ifs though.
Yeah.
Eh?
And that a couple if that well, bro. But my final thing when I want to say on it is so in the case of if Liverpool do sign Isak, does that change specifically
No, bro,
Tattoo or Jev mind?
it still not change my mind, bro. I swear. It still come still as I say, bro, I don't say but still I gonna use but the prime players them and based on what I see them do, but them never still win the league with those players. But still, I don't know, bro. I go use those because it's not like it is 10 years back. It's literally like 5 seasons between those time period. When them they have the money, then they have they I'm not say yes with money them they win the league. And I'm not say yo Mane yes was a better player than Darwin Nunes, but yet see Darwin Nunes come get for winning too. Like the both of them winning. What me I say, bro, for me, there's nothing convincing about the team where push me to say, yo, Jano, them are gonna win again. That's what I'm think.
All right. Next up on a
The third.
random generator of Brentford.
Very
Uh,
interesting conversation.
Tattoo, Brentford. What your number for Brentford?
My number for Brentford 11. No, yeah, 11. Them lose Mbuemo. Yeah, think was them best.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you did have Man United 9th, Bournemouth 10th, and then Brentford 11th. All right.
Hold on. I put Brentford at 8.
Oh my
Brentford at 8th.
days.
Okay. Me personally with Brentford, obviously them lose them best player in Mbuemo. Them I feel like them lose somebody else. I not remember.
They're going to lose
Yeah,
Wissa.
someone.
Them probably lose Wissa and them lose them manager. So them have a new manager at this moment in time.
They've
For
also
me,
lost Christian Norgard. Sorry for cut you. Christian Norgard has
Yes.
gone to
and
Arsenal as
Christian
well.
Norgard as well. Yeah, him may I forget. Christian Norgard. For me personally, I definitely see them a drop. Where them finished last season? 8? 8 them finished last
Yeah.
season?
No. 10. And a 10.
10?
Hold on, them
And a,
lose them coach to door.
and a 10 Brentford come
Yeah,
last year.
Thomas Frank gone to
Yeah,
Tottenham.
Yeah,
Thomas Frank
Thomas
gone with
Frank
them.
gone to Tottenham, yeah.
Wait, no, sir. Shit.
So Brentford finish
Them finished
10th
9th.
last season. 10th.
10. What was say 10? Why am I there so far?
All
10.
right. So for me them finish 10th. Me I gotta say, oh, I did have at 12. I did have Palace at 12. Do
No,
I
you
think
never
that
have Palace at 12.
I
I
might have
had
that?
Palace
Them
at 12. You
Oh,
had
that
Palace
means I
at
might have
13, I
Palace
think.
13th. Okay, I'm gonna have
I think you
Everton
had
12.
Everton at 12, yeah.
Yes. Do I think they're going to be better than Everton? For
I
what I
put them
know
11.
Brentford is, may I put them better than Everton. So may I give them
Yeah,
one
I put them
honorable
11. I
Everton
change mine. I
level.
put them 11. I forgot to them lose them coach.
I go 11.
All
I
right, to
drop
see
off.
if go on.
All right, guys. I'm going to just attempt.
What the fuck?
I
What
was
you say?
going to, I was going to try and sell you guys the relegation dream, but I felt like I'd overstepping myself mentally there. So I kind of pulled myself back. I think this summer transfer window, you've literally ripped the heart out of Brentford, taking their two top goal scorers, taking the heart of the midfield. I am wondering if somebody else has left. I don't think anybody else has left. But I think this transfer window has done Brentford terribly. And I'm expecting a drop off. I have quite a few teams ahead of them. I don't have them getting relegated though. I have them in that scrap. I have them around 16 though.
I feel
16.
before you jump, I feel like I got change my answer for Brentford. I mean, I go. I did have something the 15th, right? Bournemouth. I go 14
Yeah.
for Everton. I go 14 for Brentford.
Mm.
How, where you have them to see?
I have them
16.
16th.
I have them exactly there as well.
I think
I mean, I don't think, I simply don't think they're a competitive team anymore. I feel like they would have lost the whichever coach comes has to try and implement his style of football. And Brentford will. I don't think they'll be the team that they once were. I don't think they'll be that team that rushes at you. And I also don't think that in the games where they have to be compact and 10 people behind the ball, I don't think they'll have the um the personnel to break on the attack as they do before. I think I think they're going to be very close. I think 16, 17, and 18 will be like the games. Obviously, when we finish, I'll name out my 20. But I think those will be relegation 6 pointers. The
yeah.
games that those teams play against each other personally. So 16 again, just to repeat.
I think this Brentford team is going to be disgusting to
A
watch.
god awful. Yeah, absolutely. But you can go ahead.
All right, so 3 teams missing either. So. Mm,
Especially like,
Yeah, you're missing Leeds, Sunderland, and
yeah,
Burnley.
yeah,
some,
three that came up. But I think it's just too many variables down
Yeah,
at
yeah,
Brentford.
and they're negative variables
Yeah,
too.
there's nothing good. There's nothing to look forward to for Brentford.
West Ham.
Uh-huh.
This was a challenge for me.
All right, Tata, go on. West Ham.
West Ham I'll get relegated. Anyway, 16.
16th.
Uh,
All right.
what
Mm.
you say, Fuller?
Uh, for me, West Ham. West Ham finished what 15th last season?
Uh-huh.
No, not 15th. 15th.
14, 14.
What
A 14?
In front of Manu.
did they sign? Them sign nobody of importance.
No, they just changed the coach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
West Ham looking. Although for me though, West Ham actually have a better side than how them that perform.
yeah.
But uh,
With them
I
losing
have
Evo,
I
the
have
youth they were going to Tottenham.
I have Bournemouth of 15. I don't think them worse than Bournemouth to be honest. But
Definitely not.
I don't think them better than so here I put Bournemouth at 16 and put West Ham at 15.
All right.
Now actually I put West Ham above Brentford. So Brentford is actually 15, West Ham is 14.
All right. So I want to go to the mid-table. I think they definitely have quality. I just wondering how the coach plans to have them play. I think if he does put it together, they can be a very competitive side against damn near anybody in the league. But I think that's going to take time. So I think they're gonna start so far behind the line. But I do have them bouncing between 12 and 13. I think I'm going to put them at 13th for the time
13.
being.
All right. 13. Got
Um,
you, Jeff.
as of right now, I wanted to put them at 13s, like to see if. However, I don't think they improved, and I do think the teams around them improved. So I have them dropping one place,
15.
to 15. Um, but that's as of right now. I think they'll be either. I think they'll be within the range of 13 to 15. I do think I wanted to put them at my 13 spots. I have Bournemouth at 14s, and Bournemouth had a lot more turnover. But I don't have much. I don't have much faith in the team, so I might change them to 13 at the end of the video.
Mm. All
I
right.
there's a team that I'm so looking forward to seeing.
Brighton. My side this one, but Tato got you. Tato gone.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
now,
that's it.
now hear me?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Brighton.
Oh.
Brighton.
Mm.
Brighton, I finish 8.
8.
Yeah, 8 me put them.
All right. Brighton at 8. You'll have Manchester United 9th. All right. So Brighton 8 for you. For me, Brighton. Brighton. I actually really rate Brighton. Brighton is like my second side. Like, I watch Brighton week in, week out. I love how Brighton play from Graham Potter days. So, if me I watch Brighton, unless them a play Manchester United, I want them win. Um, if, if, if by some miracle we get to pull off this Carlos Belieber deal, then I see them a drop. However, I'm not to see them a drop that far,
I don't
probably
think we're gonna
ninth.
have the money. I don't think we're gonna have the money to do it.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to do it. But Brighton, I have Conference League, 7th place for Brighton.
Mm.
Just
All right. So I have Brighton eighth. I think Brighton played such good football, but I think the firepower in the teams above them, I just don't think they can keep up. Um, I have them eighth as I said. I love the football. I think Brighton is one of the few teams in the league where you have 23 players that you can change the team as you wish, and the team performs
we'll play the
roundabout
same
same,
way. Yeah.
play the same, great system, great selection. They have a great background stuff. So I have them ace though.
All right, Jeff,
I have them 9.
9th.
I don't disagree with anything you guys said. I just feel like I just have certain teams above them, so I have them 9.
Okay. All right. So, oh shit. So delete Brighton. Delete. All right. So next up on a random generator.
I've been waiting for a team to pop so long.
Ooh, Nottingham Forest.
Uh huh. I don't know if you guys
Nottingham
gonna like this.
Forest. Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest. Tato. Nottingham Forest.
Them still have Gibbs White. Them still have Chris Wood. Only Ilanga leave. And we have like the Ilanga wasn't a vital part of that performance last season. Them come at 7. 7 them become last season.
They did come
Yeah.
7th last season.
7 last season. Can I with and Nunes such a wonderful coach. I always feel like this man know how to develop and I feel like him I go find a way. May I go give them back
Conference League.
that 7 spot? Conference League them gone?
7th is Conference League, but them are playing
Come
a
on,
Europa
yeah,
League.
yes. Let me give them back that 7 spot, honestly.
All
7-3,
right.
7-6, but yeah, may I go work with the 7 just to be safe. I don't feel like them are gonna drop off, honestly.
All right. For me now. So Nottingham Forest. In my opinion, we see this time and time again. The only team we must say it never really killed them was Aston Villa. But we see it time and time again with these small teams. Whenever them got into Europe, them always have a drop off in the league. And that is just due to the size of the squad where them have. Nottingham Forest though is has always been since them probably get that owner or since them go up in the Premier League has always been like a big spender. Them spend like for a team or for them size, them normally spend like over 100 mil per transfer window. However, again, first season in a Europe in a over years. If it was the Conference League, I could have see it, but them fight out Crystal Palace and now them are playing a Europa League. I'm definitely see them a drop. So I say me have Nottingham Forest ninth.
All right. I have them 10th. I don't believe what we saw last season. The brilliant Nottingham Forest ball that we saw last season is going to be recreated at that level. You lose Ilanga. I haven't seen them bring anyone in to replace him, as far as I know. I have them 10th simply because there are no better teams or no teams close to them competitively below them.
All right, Jeff.
Um, I have them within the range of 11 to 13. Right now, I have them at 13. That's in big part because I feel like a lot of Forest points last year. I as all of us know, all of us watching the game long enough, it's a sport of momentum, and I feel like last year Forest ended the league on just a terrible run. They not only were they not getting getting the points, they weren't finishing games. And you can't not finish games. Yeah, to see Fraser point earlier, for Bournemouth in this league, you can't be giving away goals. And I feel like they gave away a lot of goals last year. And for that, I think they're poor on a form at the end of the year. For me, yeah, they lost to Villa, they lost to Everton, they lost to Brentford, they drew with Palace, they drew with Leicester. I mean, they lost to Chelsea on the final day. That's like they dropped points in five of the last 10 games. I feel like if you're going to the year with that, that's problematic. And I don't think it's as easy as it's a fresh season, so it won't happen again. I don't think it's that simple. And I mean, just briefly to talk about it, to see if I talked about this a couple months back. A team like Forest will make now how crucial an average player in a team like Forest is with their play style is ridiculous. And I think Anthony Elanga is going to be a massive loss for that team. Not because his statistics were great, like, Haaland numbers. I think he's going to be a great loss for the team because he was an outlet in the attack and he also provided a lot of productivity. If you don't get somebody to replicate that, there's no way, like there's literally no way you will be able to play the same style of football. Because yeah, you can find a fast winger, but is that fast winger like a Ilanga? Because they have Callum Hudson-Odoi, and he's also pretty quick. He's not as quick as Ilanga, but even with his speed, he's not that type of player. He's very skillfully direct, whereas Ilanga is running at you, like just raw pace. He's also pressing you, and I feel like, I mean, again, not to make him sound like Messi, but I think he'll be a. I don't think as fans we acknowledge how much of a loss he will be. I also think he had an excellent connection with Chris Wood, and I think him missing from the team will be a big problem.
Ooh, Arsenal. Arsenal pop up on a random generator. Tato, your league champions.
League champion them pussy clot.
Fear, fear. Not against that one.
I mean, somebody have to win the league, and at this current moment in time, according to Tato and according to Jev, it's not Liverpool and it's not Man
Tattoo of
City.
Manu.
No,
That
him
come
change
on,
it.
Jeff, come on. Could have swear thing will go over this already. But I could have swear thing will go over this already, Jeff. Come on, I do with that. Um, sorry for never update on them. Actually moved Manchester City to one. Sorry about that. So yeah, Manchester City might have won the league. Arsenal. We have Arsenal for comfort, and we don't really want. We don't really have any explanation to go over the team. Let them have them get them goal craze, and we just don't really have much to say about that. But Arsenal in this situation, I just feel like a fourth. I
Uh,
feel like fourth is fine.
um, for me personally, I have Arsenal at third. Simply because Manchester City, I feel like just have to overtake them. Arsenal, for me, them signed 6 players and they haven't done enough, in my opinion. Because only 2 out of them 6 players they are probably starters, and that's Goikerez and um, why am I forget him name?
Zubimendi.
Zubimendi.
Zoom in there.
Those are just them 2 man. They are starters. When I look on the man them with them signed, so adding that to your team is I feel like Zubamendi are gonna make a bigger impact than people probably are gonna realize. But apart from that, I feel like Goikerez is going to do his job. However, realistically, I just feel like the two team them being Liverpool and Manchester City are just better than them. Arsenal have to do more in the in the transfer window.
Have
And
them
that's
third.
crazy to say when they sign 6 players, but I
Yeah.
mean,
I mean, Madueke is one of the 6 players, so that should tell you how serious they are.
Absolute scam, by the way. Um, have them third. I think. I think they're putting it together, albeit at a ridiculously slow pace compared to the teams around them. I think you have a glaring issue at left wing. I just
I
don't think
agree.
Martinelli might just not good enough. Madueke is not going to give you the production. I think you're looking at a gaping hole at left midfield. Centre mid, they look good in midfield. The women did Declan, Mikel, Odegaard.
Martin, yeah.
Yeah, they're great in midfield actually. The back
I think they
line,
have a right wing overload. Where there's one area play this year. Does he stay?
who?
yeah, I'm signing a new
Um,
contract.
one year, one year, like,
Oh yeah,
where them
he
we
he
finding minutes.
apparently he wants game time as an 18-year-old. But
Yeah.
I'm signing a new
I
contract.
I digress. That is not even worth 40 seconds. Um, I think the glaring issue is left wing. Who do they have at left back actually?
Mm,
Calafiori.
Calafiori, yeah.
And right back is Timber.
Mm-hmm.
Them can play
Yeah.
Louis Bamskelly over there too.
Oh, Bam Skeleto.
Yeah, yeah. Man, the bomb Skelly.
Yeah,
But
my
yeah,
pardon me, no, so him might get the nickname them right.
Bummed.
Bamskelly, one Bamskelly.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
they do have Trossard, them can play at left wing, I guess.
production. That's
I
my
mean,
thing.
it's rumored they're going to bring in Eze, but for me, if I bring Eze through
I
my
don't
left
think,
wing,
yeah.
Somebody has
mm,
to go.
but
Um,
what you say,
I
you
have
have
them.
them to
I,
save
I
to
I
see
have
if
them
I
never
them
see
at
third.
a
third.
team have a
third.
trash load of left wingers so yet.
I
Like
have, I have them at
yeah,
fourth. Um,
Fourth.
yeah, I have them at first. My simple explanation for this is the 3 teams I have above them. I think the 3 teams I have above them are gonna be better than them.
I've
Um,
penciled out this guy.
Like
Like just stop.
you, this bro. People
me and
um,
watching
me and
this,
them have the same second place.
people watching this are looking and saying, this can't be who him have at first. Like,
I just want the people.
Well, me no,
I just want the
me
people
no,
comment and tell us who
Hear me
Jeff has
out.
win in the Premier League.
Hear me out, right?
No.
it ain't really crazy to be honest. It's just that say and
Ready?
team and we understand.
Yeah, I don't think Arsenal is good. I think they signed the worst right winger in the top six last year. And they signed him for what reason? I don't know. He's unproductive, more or less useless. They also signed Norgard to not start him. They signed Zubamendi, who I think will be a more crucial signing than Gyökeres. Why is Zubamendi going to be a more crucial signing than Gyökeres is a massive question that we need to ask ourselves. Will Gyökeres be able? I don't think Arsenal play the football that allows Gyökeres to play like Haaland does play, and I feel like he's a player that needs to operate in the type of space that Haaland does operate in. Um, the whole, especially if you play a player like the $50 million player they signed from Chelsea, thank God. That's not the type of winger you want Gyökeres to play with. He needs to get the ball on the go. He's not your dilly dally around the box, find himself in position, put it into the back of the net type of player. And I feel like they don't have the wingers or they don't play that style of football in the midfield to complement a player like himself. So I have them at first place.
fair. Fair enough.
Saka also gets injured every year and they don't have a replacement for him.
Well, they do now, Madueke.
So they don't have a replacement for him.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Jav, them not have no replacement. As far as
Thank
we
you.
know, them not have no replacement.
I have Leeds at 20. I'm not
Leeds
talking about
United up
this.
next. Yeah, as I say, what goes up must come down. So for me,
One of the easier picks.
yeah,
Yeah,
Leeds.
Leeds at 20.
Yeah.
Leeds,
Nah.
But
not really say 20, but like anywhere in relegation zone.
I
I'm
actually
going
have
to
them at
go.
20.
I'm going to go against all of you guys, and I'm just going to put them at 19.
Okay.
As I said, they might get relegated. That don't really change much. Me put them at 18. Like my relegation, like it doesn't even really matters, bro. Me put them at
All right.
18.
All right.
Um,
Next up.
I've been waiting for a team to pull for like the last half hour. Oh my days!
Next up we have
Please give me that trash team.
Chelsea.
Okay. All right. Not the team I was waiting for, but I'm looking forward to
Boys
this one.
in blue. And when I go stop say this, I feel like that nickname as it best represent the team right now. The boys in blue. But being I say it, bro, like from the transfer with the start, me and Calamity I say it like why we don't try to get a senior signing, someone who know the game, someone who have years in the game of experience, so we know say this man can lead the team. I'm a bit say that player should be job in the back line. But as usual, potential FC, they must sign, they make some signing where all these signings are some young players where them have them future ahead of them, big talent player with heart. I go play them hard to make sure say yo them do them best for the team. But as I was say, bro, like Calamity always say, talent can always go to ways. No, I said talent can take you so far.
Can only take
That's
you
always
so
say,
far.
right? Yeah, talent can take you so far. And honestly, I have them for go second. Honestly, like yeah, but as much as they are criticized them and whatever do, just
Bro.
really what them can. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. I have them finish second,
yeah, yeah,
honestly.
yeah, 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 absolutely disgust, my brother.
I'm
Um,
sorry, bro. Bro, I know I like Chelsea side, but yeah, but have them finish second, I'll do. I really hope before the window finish them try to get that centre back. Or if them probably gonna use. Because when you think about that, bro, them team is still that solid. Them team, them have a solid midfielder in Caicedo. Them have this solid attacker in Cole
Cole
Palmer.
Palmer.
Them backline, if Rhys James can stay on business or Cucurella can continue this trend of that chemistry with the backline have. If it can continue and the keeper decide to play good like when playing at the last final against PSG, it can actually work, bro, to be honest. I have
All
seen
right.
worse. Finish
Um,
better.
I am a promise. I am a
Yeah,
possibility.
possibility. Yeah,
Potential FC. For
potential
me,
FC. Yeah.
potential FC. Honestly, I say it already. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna see them a move up or down, fourth, and that's just it. I'm gonna say, I not think none of them signings. Not saying none of them signings not gonna make an impact. That's a bit too much for me to say, but I just feel like say none of them signings don't push them forward or bring them back way. So
Honestly, Jeff, we did have them to finish fourth, but
fourth.
then really and truly, me personally don't want to see Liverpool or Arsenal finish in front of Chelsea. So that's why we put them at the second. But yeah, me and Calamity agree for that fourth spot.
Well, I have them fourth as well. I think it's a great team. I think, on the other hand, I think it's a team that is going to be very injury prone. I don't think half of this team makes it through the season without an injury. And I feel like that will be a major factor in their placement, along with, as you guys, as everyone before me has mentioned, the big experience gap, especially in top of the table clashes. I think they just won't have the temperament to say, "Ah, okay, I'll take a draw. Okay, let's keep it at 1-0."
I just don't think Maestro gonna be able to manage the young boys.
To that extent. So I have them fourth, although I think they do have a talent or potential wise, they might have the third best team in the league, possibly second, argumentatively. I just don't think the guys' heads are tight already.
Jeff, of course, probably the most despicable prediction of all.
Yeah, this is a clip. This is
But
a
nah, I
clip.
hear you, Jeff. You see,
I'm glad I can't
you
hear it.
see, you're not
I'm
supposed
glad.
to say this. You see, you know,
No, absolutely not.
When I
this
hear
is
you, bro, like you're not supposed to say what you're gonna say. I swear.
Jeff.
And if you
Probably
go
have got
jump out
jump
and
out
jump
and
in
jump
back,
in
bro.
back. Probably have
I
got jump out
no,
and jump in back.
nah,
Nah, I
hear
hear
you.
you.
So we just go scrap the prediction for down here, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
just
we need to do that.
Yeah, jump out and
carry.
jump in back.
Like, bro, you feel like say the universe now have energy. The
That
universe know
energy,
what I'm
yeah.
about for saying.
Yeah, the energy, the universe, the football gods, them are beat him right now. Come on.
Nah, vibe with your thing right now,
Ah,
father.
fine. Jump out and jump in back, Jeff.
But
Because
yeah,
that is nothing short of blasphemy. Jeff is coming back with. I hope the TikTok clippers are like active.
while while we wait for Jeff, like me just wanna say in the case of Chelsea, bro, it's just a case where when I watch Chelsea, me personally not see that much improvement, bro. Like over the course of the
Club World
um
Cup.
Club World Cup, people were going crazy. Like, me just never see it, bro. And that is not to say that Chelsea is a bad team. They aren't. Chelsea is a good team. And they have a lot of potential. But as Tato say, what me always say, talent can only carry you so far. Sometimes you need that man with that experience who just did it for do and just have that know-how about them. So for me, I can't see Chelsea move up or down on the table.
I don't think the Club World Cup was a fair representation of their ability to be competitive either.
Me neither. But Jeff, what else now?
Oh, so I have the lads in blue. Um, the young men from the bridge.
Oh boy.
Um, the
This one is my
Stanford Bridge
introduction.
Soldiers. I have them
Soldiers.
potentially entering at first place. Um, I asked the lads a few questions. Yeah,
Cut his mic, please.
I asked the lads a few questions. Yeah. So as 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 a supporter, I mean, no, Tattoo does have me as a very biased person, but to see if knows how much I scream about this team on a weekly basis, even when they win. Chelsea has two very big problems, especially over the past 2 to 3 years. A finishing issue and
Wow.
a depth issue, right? We have now finally made a decision to rid ourselves of our Senegalese striker, and I feel like we have two more competent players in the front line right now. Unfortunately, as of the day of recording, we would have lost our starting left centre back. While I was not his biggest fan, he did improve significantly towards the end of the season, and he was much better in the Club World Cup. I'm referring to Levi Colwill there. Um, what do I see happening as it relates to that? I'd hope they don't opt to play Badiashile.
Well, Colwell injured.
Colwill is injured and he will be out for majority, if not the entire season.
ACL.
Um, yeah, ACL, yeah. I think the signing of Andre Santos for me is very crucial. I feel like we did
Tottenham
not
is
have a
already by
player
him.
that, right, as in him coming to the team now is crucial because we did not have a player that could replicate Enzo play style. So we did not have another player that we could put beside Caicedo who could replicate the way in which Enzo played. I feel like he does that, and he showed that in the minutes that he would have gotten in the past over the summer. Um, Hato would have also signed for the team. Will he play centre back beside Cucurella? Will Reece James play right centre back and Tosin or who Chalobah play left centre back? I don't know. I do think Gusto will be the preferred starter. Um, and I also think that everything I just said a while ago covers a big issue that Chelsea had, in my opinion. We always had a depth problem. Um, I think the only place I still do think the team is unsure or uncertain of what they might do is at the left wing position. Obviously, former number 10 and Ukraine player is still banned. Not sure when he's gonna come back. Um, will Pedro Neto be able
He
to
would make a
continue
difference
his?
either way.
I'm just listing out the wingers on the team here, bro. I don't want to see João Pedro play on the wing. I don't want to see it at all. Not for no other reason than I would like us to have players that play in. I like us to have strikers that play in one position, so they can get used to their instructions throughout the season. Um, I think our midfield is ridiculously dynamic. I think we have a four-man. We have like a four-man midfield rotation. You can even call it five because they've been playing Reece James there. That is unreal. Um, And what happened, Tato?
Look like yeah. You didn't mention anything just now. We said about Garnacho.
No, I saw the rumors.
Yeah.
It
Do
Them.
is very
I?
tight. It's very tight right now. Say it happen.
What do you mean
Yeah,
tight?
I mean
Me
it's
see
very likely that it's gonna happen.
Fabinho post
Um,
it.
Fabrizio.
Yeah.
yeah, it's very likely that it's gonna happen because Manu dropped the asking price to I believe 50 million. I
Yeah.
can't say I'm very fond of, nor do I care about the signing Tato respectfully. Um, I think where I'll end it is I think they have
Him
the
gonna be a best
ability.
winger, bro.
Okay, I think we have the
I'm
ability
not. I'm
and
not
the.
even joking, bro. I'm not even
I
joking.
said, I said, okay. I think we'll have the ability attacking wise. I think our midfield is incredibly dynamic, and where I'm worried is in defense because Chelsea's problem outside of putting the ball in the back of the net when they get opportunities is keeping a consistent back four. And I do think that also affects the way in which Robert Sanchez plays as well, because he doesn't have a um consistent pairing in front of him. But I don't think it's outrageous. And I'll tell you why I put them at first, just to be clear, with the full fun and jokes aside. Again, I don't think Arsenal is good enough. I think they're better. I think for up to the halfway point of the season last year, they were better. And the defensive issues. I'm not saying that these players are the best players in the world. When Fafana went out, the team definitely changed. He said he's not leaving. Will he assume the starting role again now that Cole is injured? I don't know. I do think Manchester City is a good show, but as I said, I have concerns about what the front six will be, and I already named my Liverpool concerns. I just think the Chelsea first place thing will just be like that surprise type of situation, as opposed to I have them as strong favorites. I hope you understand what I mean. I just think it's like they go on a good couple runs, they might be able to get it. I'll also provide some context to that when we get to the awards as well. But
The
yeah,
final thing me I gotta say is I think Chelsea's issue is scoring goals. And I think they're going to have the same issues next
I
season.
don't think they'll have the same issue. I think they
Because
create. I think they create. I think they create a ridiculous amount of chances, and I don't think, from what I've seen so far with the current squad, along with the players just simply being better at finishing than what they had before, I think you easily convert at least one more goal than you were before. And I think converting at least one more goal than you were before is a massive deal for a team that creates the amount of chances that they're able to create on a weekly basis. I
the
think
the,
Dilap and
the
João Pedro are way better finishers than Nicholas Jackson.
sure, but just the simple fact that Dilap take the number 9 shirt, just write him off. I'm not even joking. Just
That's
write him
fair.
off.
Well, then give me João Pedro. But anyways, to continue,
I've been waiting for a team for about an hour now.
you might get them now, or you're not getting them.
No, I
Wolverhampton
needed
Wanderers.
this one. I needed this one.
I'll keep it brief. I have them at 17.
17 Fools.
Yeah,
Uh,
barely. By the way, I barely have them at 17.
by the way, I made a change on mine. I bumped Bournemouth down to 17. For me, Wolves, I'll also keep it brief. Wolves no make no signing of importance. Them lose
And the
Mateus
last
Cunha.
Cunha.
13, 14, 15, 6. Do I want to put them 16th? Or am I going to? No, you don't want to put them so high. Um, damn. I'm gonna put them 16th.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
All
gonna put them
right.
16th. Uh,
Frankly, sorry, go ahead.
no, go on.
Frankly, if this team does not get relegated, I will be flabbergasted. I, this team has to be like one of the worst Premier League teams I've seen in a minute. Fabio Silva is scoring nothing. If that guy gets 5 goals, I will be. I I'll pull up my Bet365. Any gambling companies that are interested, I'll pull it up right now. Put my life savings. Fabio Silva under 7 goals for the season. Um,
Them now have Sean Larson or Newcastle by him.
I do know they have Stan Rice, but who's getting it to him?
Him scored 14 goals last season.
No one is getting it to him. I just don't think they have the quality anywhere else. I think they still probably have a goalkeeper maybe, but beyond that, you're looking at midfielders that used to fight for relegation in La Liga. You're looking at Craig Dawson at centre back at 38, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I think they have Mosquera. They have a South American centre midfielder that
Andre.
doesn't look. They have okay, and maybe average centre midfielder as well. I just don't think it's enough.
All
Yeah, I
right.
I
don't
don't.
So,
disagree.
I
I have
uh,
don't
them.
know what they're gonna do with the team.
so
I
it's
have
it.
them seven.
No,
I have them 17, 18s, to be honest, as well.
Have them.
so
Have them 18.
As a
18. All
matter of
right.
fact, I'll keep it interesting. I'm putting them at 18s as well.
All right. Tattoo.
You
Yeah, me say
muted.
18.
Tato?
Yeah, they
You
muted. They
you
muted.
been muted.
Me
Oh,
did,
Tato say 18.
me did already say something already. Yeah, I think me say what me say? No, 17. Me say 17. Wolves
17.
17. If I was to start about 17. But even know why would this a long for Wolves?
Right. Uh,
I just wanted to make it known that this team is so bad.
all right.
Sorry.
How much more team
Term
left?
team.
Or
Newcastle. Tato.
New Bombo Clad Castle 6. Who me I miss out at top 6 so? Hold on there. Who me I miss? I miss out somebody.
Yeah, somebody
Oh,
missing from
They're still on the wheel, guys.
the wheel. Yeah. You where you put Newcastle?
Newcastle, I put them at 6.
All right. So me
Newcastle 6.
Newcastle. Me I go go. As
Me
much
I
as
go
all
show.
Manchester United get the hat-trick at targets over them, I feel like them still are gonna finish above Manchester United. So me I put them fifth. Yeah, me I put them fifth.
Newcastle.
Actually, do I want to be that guy? Because Newcastle are playing a UCL now, you know. And Manchester United don't have no UCL tournament.
Bro,
So
the
do I
right.
want to be that guy?
Otherwise, bro, as I say, Manchester United can do so much more than what I expect them to do. But me
Yeah,
not plan.
I'm going to be that guy. Manchester United will finish above them. I'm going to fifth. Manchester United, sixth. Newcastle.
I'm tired for telling Manchester United are gonna be the only big 6 team I'm gonna do after focus on Europe. You don't feel like that is an advantage. Like we don't understand. Like we just really don't get that. We
I
It's
don't
just
still
get
an
don't
that
think
that is
they're
an
advantage, you
good,
know.
bro.
advantage.
I
Joseph.
don't
I,
think they're good.
I think
Eh?
it's I
Don't
think it's
think they're
an
good.
advantage, you know. But I don't
When
know
I say
what
that think
Manchester
them good,
United team is gonna come
Abba, do
out.
you mean based on like individual talent or just that the team is the system
I,
is not playing good?
I don't think the team is good. I think their best midfielder does not fit their system, and that's a massive problem.
That are
Yeah.
Bruno.
Yeah, their best midfielder
But
has no place in the team. That's a big issue.
and I'm going to say that because the oh no,
In no matter who
calamity.
they put beside him is a shit house, you know.
Wait, yeah, no, I don't. But the thing is, bro, what my thing is, Bruno give me the type of player where from him after do him job, he's going to find a way for do him job. And as much as he always have, he can play a 4-3-3 system, he can play a 4-2-3-1 system. No matter what the system change, you see that player I go always play him role where know for do best. I'm feel like we put Bruno in that cap there because I remember Kevin De Bruyne one time, some time we have to use him. To all the team always have to rotate. You have some time he move from Cam, center midfielder, sometimes him go out wide, him give wide. Once you're that type of player they would know say, yo, you have this impact on the team, and without you, the team is not good. You're the utility, the main utility of the team. Bruno and Amarin is going to find a way to make sure he get to pull the string. So
That might be a part of the problem, actually, which
And
is the
Jeff,
point I'm making.
even though I agree with you that he doesn't necessarily fit the system, and we're not supposed to even talk about United, but even though I agree with you that he doesn't even fit the system, because the wide 10 and a really theme thing, but
Yeah.
when you go so boops and you check back the levels last season, regardless, him never fit the system last season, and for me, he was still a top
still
10 player, at least
oh,
a top 15 player in the league.
Yeah,
So,
and they came 15th. So what I'm
which
trying
is,
to say
but
is I
I
don't
don't think
see
that was
as
down to Bruno.
right, but I'm saying, but that's the point I'm trying to make is it's not that I think that Bruno will not individually be a good player in the league or put up good individual numbers. The point I'm trying to make is him being included in the team. I don't think it carries the team. The team won't be able to play the way they want to play because he just does not fit the style of play. And
I
I
don't
feel
think
like that in turn does impact the
I
team.
don't
Will
I
Bruno's
don't
get his
think
numbers? Absolutely.
I
But
don't
at
think
what
it's
expense?
necessarily just a Bruno. I think a lot of players in the team don't fit the system, and that's the problem.
Absolutely. But he's the best. You're muted. He's the best midfielder in the team.
But I'm
Bruno.
gonna get what you say. I do get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Two Steve, you never give me a Newcastle.
I've Newcastle fifth. I think Newcastle is just better than my team. Um, Great manager. Yeah, they have more competition. Granted that we don't go on any ridiculous cup runs and they try not to play in the cups. But I think they'll still finish over us this season, so I'm not even pressed about it.
I
Jeff,
have them at fifth as well. I agree with most of what Steve said. I mean, and not that I disagree with the cup runs part. I feel like
mm,
them. Obviously, we're assuming that them and Isak get back on good terms, and he's playing for them in the season. Obviously, that being said, I don't see why they'd have a reason to fall off because at the end of the day, if you flush out to the Champions League, you flush out to the Champions League. Yeah, yeah. If you're out, you're going to be out by the halfway point in the season, and at that point, you have the rest of the time to do what you have to do in the league. So,
okay. So, 3 man left on the table, and we have why me have Fulham on this? Fulham in our league.
yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They came
So who they
ninth
on this?
last year.
Sunderland.
They came 11th or
Mm.
ninth last year.
Okay, so
Um, I have them at 10.
Fulham you have 10. Tato, Fulham.
Not here.
Tato jump out.
Uh,
Yeah, like
yeah.
we couldn't
Oh,
hear him.
okay. Tusif, Fulham.
I've been having this Fulham West Ham thing in my mind for about the last half hour, between 12 and 13 for the both of them. I think they should easily finish above this West Ham team, seeing as I don't know if West Ham will get it together. I think Fulham has more continuity as a team, so they know what they're playing. Damn well might put them 11th
I think that's fair.
because
that
they're definitely better than Crystal Palace as well.
Yeah, and I think they maintained at the very least where they were last year, which was 11. So,
Mm,
So I think
okay.
I'll go Fulham 11th, Palace 12th, West Ham 13th.
mm.
And where you they put them, Jeff?
Fulham,
Yeah,
I have them at 10,
10.
right behind Brighton.
For me, I am going to go Fulham. I have them at who else left on the table? Aston Villa. Yeah, me have Fulham at 10th.
Mm.
Mm.
Ernie,
Alright.
Oh,
I
you have to
forget
get
for
rid of
delete
them.
Fulham. Yeah.
Well, in a land pan Fulham, so good. Um, Tottenham.
Um, I have Tottenham at 6, right above Manu. I would have had them ahead of Newcastle for the reasons that you guys stated with the cup. That would have played a factor for me. We had they not lost Madison again. Um, because they lost Madison again. Tatu, you can mute. Because they lost Madison again. I can't put them up there. I think
Yeah,
I
Madison
think
ACL.
I said the Madison thing, but that wasn't the only thing I wanted to say. Had they also gotten through with that Gibbs White signing, I would have easily had them at 15. I had at fifth.
Fifth.
So had they not lost Madison and had they gotten Gibbs White, I would have had them at fifth. But obviously they didn't. So um,
Uh,
and I mean, I just remembered whilst talking that the last son.
yeah.
So I might have to reconsider that as well. Um, but I think with the coach that they have and the players that they have, they can still maintain that spot. They got kudos, and I'm hoping that Tell can be a better player this year. Brennan Johnson had a good season last year. I do think Richarlison is leaving, and I think if he leaves, there's a probability who they're going to sign if he leaves. I did hear some rumors that it might be Jackson. I don't know, but actually, it wasn't a rumor. I think I saw Fabrizio post that if Richarlison does leave, then Jackson would be on the radar. Do I think he'd be a good player for Tottenham? Sure. So yeah, I'll Tottenham at 6.
All right. Uh, Me
You can go.
personally,
Yeah.
I have Tottenham as
They
eighth.
also got Paulina,
Japalina, yeah.
who used to be at Fulham
Yeah.
And
And
Bayern,
and Bayern. Well, do we even count his Bayern stint?
he was there.
That's true. You're right. He was registered for Bayern Munich.
yeah, me have Tottenham at eight. Probably I'm gonna put them over Brighton when I finish and put Tottenham seven, but for now me have them at eight. Like
You have them
me
behind
rate
United.
yeah. I do rate Thomas Frank. Um I like the João Paulina signing. The fact that Madison is now out is a big issue for me because Kulusevski I assume that him a substitute at that 10 role. Kulusevski
So
is a
injured.
good player.
I remember Kudus is there.
I don't think they gonna play Kudus at 10 though. Then probably either one. Probably Kudus at 10, Kulusevski on the right. Either
And
one.
tell probably play out on the left.
I don't think they
I
have
don't
Tell
think
anymore.
them sign him. I don't think
They
Tell
signed
makes a
him.
I don't think Tell makes a big difference though. Um but yeah, I say Thomas Frank in him first season, especially jumping into Champions League football, I just see him as stable the ship right now. Maybe next season, I see them a climb higher, and maybe with some more signings at the end of the season, maybe I'm put them a bit higher. But for now, I just have them at eight.
All right. I have Tottenham at 7. Ahead of Brighton, behind a Man United. I'm looking at this Tottenham team. I think they are solid in defense and midfield. I think they do have kudos. Madison comes back in February. Kulusevski comes back mid-September. He's injured as well. I just think they won't get the start that they need to beat out United or Newcastle. And then you couple that with the fixture congestion that they will have with the Champions League, FA Cup, Capital One, if it's still called that. I think they will be tired. And then you have, I think Solanke is injured as well. So you are relying on Brennan Johnson, Massive Stell, and kudos, I guess, to get you the goals in the interim. So I think they may have a poor start. I don't think he'll be relegation poor, but I just don't think
Somebody
he'll
be
be.
missing.
I just don't think he'll be a top 10. So I have them 7th.
Tata, you there?
Yeah, bro. People, I'm sorry about the camera issue right now. Apologize, man. I can't get to come back on screen, but I can't get to talk anyway. We have Spurs, fifth. With the introduction of the new coach, I feel like he might go bring that type of sauce a bit of a Bremont. I understand say have a couple players that are out, but then again, I feel like this coach are the type of coach where can use average player for make the team a bit better. I feel like the team still have player like Brother Johnson, as one of them
Sorry,
explained.
we're still talking about Tottenham.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we still have them have the kudos. Uh the back line. Nobody not injured out there back line, right? Nobody not
No,
No,
sell.
but
Yeah.
somebody definitely get injured.
Yeah, so I
Um,
feel like with the introduction also with Paulino in that midfield, in that old midfield for with the numbers and also the quality because I don't know the Sarah quality with Evo, Denton Core as well. So I feel like with those good of crap players and also a stable mind coach, in Frank the Engine, them can manage to get a fifth place spot.
Where you
I
put
just want to
Fulham?
add.
Ah,
Where you put Fulham?
Fulham. Fulham. Whenever they do Fulham already.
Me never get
No,
here.
no, you weren't here.
Fulham. 14 Fulham.
I just want to add to the Thomas Frank thing, but the Thomas Frank thing, by the way, I think he'll get the best. I think this is the best Dominic Solanke we'll see.
Where you say 14, Tato?
Yeah, 14.
All right, and then can just roll through this. Aston Villa.
Have them at 8.
Aston Villa 8 for Jev. Me personally, I have them 9th.
I agree. Nine. Only
And Tato.
Watkins.
I think what helped them in the back end of last season, they don't have those players again. So
Tato, where you have
Aston
them?
Villa, bro. I have to make some adjustment to my. I swear, bro. Give me go to toast. Go to
2 and 9th. You have Brighton at 8. Manchester United at 9th. Bournemouth at 10. Brentford 11.
All right.
And
What I'm gonna do is put Bournemouth at 15. Shift Manu to the 9th. Bournemouth to 8 and put Aston Villa at 8. So yeah,
Man U already the 9th on your list.
that's how I'm saying I put them at 10.
And put
I'm
Aston
moving
Villa at
list down
9th or
one.
Bournemouth at 9th.
You know,
So
put
Aston
Bournemouth.
Villa at
No, I
9th
put
or
Bournemouth
Brighton.
at 15. Put Bournemouth.
Brighton at 9th or Aston Villa?
Aston Villa at 8 and Brighton at 9.
Okay.
That's a list mash up, man.
Honestly, yeah, bro, mash up. I swear.
And then we have the last two man them. Two relegation side realistically. Well, one of them on a relegation side for me. So Sunderland is the side where for me is not a relegation team. I think Sunderland has made a few good signings, being Granit Xhaka, Adingra from Brighton and loan, Mark Gill. Even though I don't really know or watch much of Mark Gill, from the local thing them I say, I feel like him go okay. So I feel like Sunderland make some good signings where would I definitely put them above Bournemouth and Sunderland.
So where do you have them?
So I have Sunderland. I did have Bournemouth at 15, and then I moved on Bournemouth. So I have Sunderland at 15.
15th.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
That
All
might
right.
be crazier than Chelsea at first, actually.
You guys have some hot takes,
That's
man.
not crazy. That's not crazy. That
That's crazy, bro.
You guys have some heated takes, brother. I have Sunderland 20th.
Mm.
Um, okay, yeah. You have Shaka, Mark Gui, who has not seen senior football in about 2 years, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's 2, but yeah.
Since he's been signed for Chelsea, he has not kicked a senior football. Um,
He was at Palace, man.
so that Palace.
Yeah, remember him was at Palace.
Oh, oh, my bad. I'm thinking about the
Sorry?
center forward. No,
Oh.
the Spanish center forward from Barcelona is who I was thinking about for a moment.
Okay,
Well, I make you
okay, okay.
put 2019 for me. Well, the two relegate, them two teams they get relegated. So I can put them in that 7, 19, 18, anyway
So
you
they
want put
have
them.
they have Gui, Adingra, Shaka into their promoted team. Mad. Um, I love watching Adingra. while he was at Brighton.
You were talking about the right Mark Gui, you know. I was talking about the wrong one.
Oh, because I'm like, Mark Green left
Yeah,
Crystal Palace.
yeah, no,
Crazy to
you,
go play for
yes.
Sunderland.
Sorry, no,
Mad.
you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this guy,
he did play a couple conference league games, but he got injured.
man, that is under 23 football. I'm not hearing it. That's under 23 football, bro. I
Yeah, I
can't
think
even
he only had 3 appearances in the league last year.
I can't pronounce the teams he's played against. Um, I didn't grab great player. I think he is a great winger. I just don't know how productive he'll be in Sunderland setup, especially going upper league. They won't have the freedom that they would have had in the championship. So I think albeit a great player, only gonna get flashes of him. Mark Gui, I expect 5 goals in the league. Um, Shaka, a good mature presence in the midfield. I don't see him keeping them up.
So you have Sunderland 20th
20th, dead
and Jeff,
20.
what you have him?
19.
19th. And then I guess the
Which leaves
final
us
team is
Burnley.
Burnley.
I
So
have Burnley at 17th.
yeah, and Tusif other also have them at 17.
Yeah,
And Tattoo have Tattoo have them in a relegation. I also have them in a relegation, which Bournemouth Burnley is probably the best side will come up. But I think a key factor in them success was James Trafford.
goalkeeper.
And he's now missing in action, not going to be there anymore. So that is why I
But
feel
they
like them
have
all got
Kyle
them.
Walker though, guys. They have
Ooh,
Kyle
Carl
Walker.
Walker. Oh my
Yeah.
days.
I'm so
um,
I'm,
I
that's so
think
impressive.
I
Best
think
English
they'll
right
be
back.
I think they'll be able to steal a couple points off of teams because I feel like if they can get a motivated Marcus Edwards in this
Yeah, he's
Premier League
great.
year, I I think I think I think that does good for you. I think you also strengthen your midfield by with Leslie from Chelsea. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Um so I think they made moves that allowed them to improve the team. They added some experience, obviously, with Kyle Walker, and they added some useful potential and talent. So I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't think Wolves will be able to escape it. And I mean, I think about Wolves and I think about Fabio Silva, and I have no faith in Fabio Silva. So therefore,
Absolutely none.
I have them going down, and I have Burnley coming up. I have Burnley staying up.
All right. Um
And while I'm the one talking, we have gone for a while. I'll just name my awardees at the
yeah.
same time.
Mm,
Um, I have Haaland for the Golden Boot, and then I put Isak in brackets if he does go to Liverpool. And I only did that because I think he'll take away a lot of the goals that Salah would score. For Player of the Year, I have Cole Palmer. For Young Player of the Year, I have Louis Skelly. Um, which might seem like a crazy show, but I have Louis Kelly. I also have Elanga because he would qualify for it, and I feel like he'll have a more prominent role if he can be a mainstay in the Newcastle team. I think he'd be a decent shout. For the Playmaker Award, I do have Cole Farmer, and that's just because I think he will he will create just as much, if not more, chances than he did in last year. Except this time around, more of them will be finished. And I honestly have not been able to pick somebody for the Golden Glove. I'll just go for sales just because um
wow.
I'm not sure who else to put in there. So those are my awardees.
Tusif Yawanga.
Yeah. So, I feel,
If Emmy goes to United, I'd be interested in dabbling in some Emmy stocks for Golden Glove.
No, I'm totally gonna go against that. Give me the guy down in Newcastle, Nick Pope. If
Pope.
he's still, give me Nick Pope for Golden Glove. I think Newcastle's defense is actually pretty solid, so I think he will surprise people. I don't think Aston Villa is going to be in that running simply because of the firepower that or the ability to score that some of the worst teams do have. I think Leeds can be a good goal scoring team. They are just going to leak horrendously from the back. Um, Top goal scorer, I feel like Haaland is the easy choice. I feel like that is almost a no-brainer, especially with added attacking talent to Liverpool's team. So you're gonna lose a lot from Mo Salah. Um, Top playmaker. I think if you give Bruno a competent striker, he can be in the running for the top playmaker.
Perfect. So.
With,
Can
with
just
the
run me by who you would have named already, sorry.
all right, so Haaland was the no-brainer for Golden Boot.
Right.
Um, I went Nick Pope for Golden Glove.
I like that.
What's the other one? Playmaker. Bruno, on the condition that he gets a competent centre forward.
I mean, the Sesko signing was confirmed today. Is that competent enough?
I would hope so.
Okay.
Give me
And
Bruno,
young player of the year.
young player of the year.
Cole Palmer,
Oh,
I think, also qualifies for Young Player of the Year. I'm not sure.
He's
the guy is
23,
good.
so I don't think so.
Oh, just outside, and that would take out
Oh, no,
Saka.
yeah, he's 23. He turned 23 in May. Sorry.
Um, hmm, young players.
Hmm. That's actually a tough one for me. I think like the boys from Arsenal are probably easier picks. So like you
You
have
know,
Luis
I
Kelly, Enwanieri. Um,
love Rio. Like, if Liverpool wasn't such a serious team,
I can't think about Liverpool or City. They are just not going to play the kids.
I would have loved him as my pick. Had he not been 16 in a Liverpool team this year, he would have been.
Yeah.
I'd have been to be my pick.
Okay, hear me out.
Okay.
How old is this Adingra guy? Because I love that guy.
I think he's 23 as well.
Oh yes.
Okay, give me.
I almost think Louis Kelly will run away with the award once he performs and once Arsenal makes a top four.
I think it's the easier pick, but I'm just trying to go a bit like out the box here. I'm trying to be a bit different.
That's why I added.
Um, I'm thinking Baliba or I'm trying to think of a forward that would actually get people excited. Um, yeah, it's beating me right now. It might just be Baliba. Then nobody else really jumps out at me otherwise.
All right.
I was going to take a stab at like Andre Santos, but like game time,
Yeah, game time for sure.
And your player of the year?
player of the year. Ooh. I think Mo Salah might win player of the year.
Tato.
For the golden boot, Alan, playmaker, Kirkes. Never Kirkes. Ryan Cherky. Um, your best young player. Dilap how much?
Dilap.
Mm-hmm.
22, I think.
Dilap qualifies. He's
Dilap
definitely.
qualify. But that rocket between him or Louis Bombskelly. Man, I feel like Dilap can give us at least a 15 goal in that Chelsea team. Well, I hope him can if he get that in the starting time. I must say now.
Player of the year.
Player of the year. Player of the year. Erling Alan. Uh,
And Golden Glove.
Golden Globe. Golden Globes. Which keeper I like? Give Nick Pope it.
Yeah, Nick Pope was a great player. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. So for me, top goal scorer, I'm predicting that Haaland gets injured. I don't want him to get injured, but I'm predicting that Haaland
Yeah, I
gets
wish him
injured.
get injured. Yeah, I wish him get
So
injured.
Isak, top goal scorer, playmaker. Same thing as two safe. And the condition that we strikers actually score, Bruno Fernandez. Um, player of the year, I'm gonna go with being that I have Liverpool I win the league. May I go with I don't think Salah are gonna be as pivotal as he was last year. I'm gonna go with Van Dijk and clean sheet. Alisson, young player of the year. Baliba, yeah. And to finish it off, I'm gonna just show everybody ranking. How we can call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
So first up, we have Tato. This is Tato prediction table. Obviously, you have City for win the league. Take it in, screenshot it. As a matter of fact, I should have probably put Manchester United up here, so. But yeah.
Save it for later.
Um. So yeah, this is a Tato prediction table. Next up, we have me. So my prediction table is right here. So Liverpool obviously winning the league for me currently. Currently, it can change at the end of the season. No, not the end of the season, end of the window. So currently,
Yeah.
Liverpool. Um, Manchester United clinching that fifth spot. A surprise, staying up by Sunderland and Bournemouth. Probably, I guess, the surprise relegation. Next up, we have Tusif.
Let me make sure I see mine because I did have some corrections.
Yeah, probably have something wrong,
So I had
but
Hull City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Newcastle, Man U, Tottenham. I had Brighton over Aston Villa.
mhm,
Um, I had Nottingham, Fulham, Palace, West Ham,
Nottingham, Fulham, Palace, West Ham. All right.
Everton, Bournemouth, Brentford, Burnley, Wolves, Leeds, Sunderland.
Burnley, Wolves, Leeds, Sunderland. All right, see that. So
Mm,
corrected table. Champions for Tusif, Liverpool. Um,
easily.
Wolves, I guess, surprise relegation. Burnley staying up, and then everything else is all right. Next up, we have finally
The
Jeff.
most blasphemous table of them all. Just throwing that out there, guys. TikTok is gonna have a time with this one.
Yeah, make sure that this will be clipped. This will be screenshotted, posted, all of that. So Jeff with probably the most horrible take I've seen in a while. Chelsea winning the league title. Um, also have a Wolves relegation, Burnley staying up. But I mean, Chelsea winning the league title is absolutely outrageous.
Almost a sin.
So yeah, people. So that was the Premier League predictions. We know so this is a pretty long one, um, but it was a good video. Enjoy the discussions. Um, one rival, although this I got drop before the rival. No, this I got drop after the rival talk. So we can't even tell them look out for that. Anyway, people, you don't know say it was your boy Calamity. They have my brother Tato, obviously. Big up to Jeff, big up to Tusif, fair come on and I provide them predictions as well. You see me? Big up on yourself, people. Remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, because that's going to notify you when the video drop. And we out.